I caught you bowling up some fish. This is my favorite part.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Some
What do we have here?
We got some nice tosai, some 1-year-old koi. I'm shipping these out to one of my customers out in New York.
Great. Lucky. How much do these guys go for?
These koi are $65 each. But you know, tosai can range anywhere from around $35 to $500-600.
Well, it's good to let everyone know that not only sell fish for $6,500.
Right. You gotta get them started somewhere, you know.
Yeah, that's good. They're nice looking.
Yeah. Well, let me bag these up, throw some oxygen in here, and we'll start a conversation.
Awesome.
Eric.
Sean.
Good to see you, man.
I know what I want to talk about today. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about Showa Sanshoku.
Yes.
Yeah, the final piece to the Gosonke trilogy, so to speak.
Perfect.
So, the first koi I'm going to pull up for you is this nice 2-year-old Sekiguchi Showa.
So tell everyone about Sekiguchi. I mean, how are you putting this word in front of Showa?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sekiguchi, he's the breeder.
Okay. Breeder.
It's 2 brothers, Masayuki and Takaharu, and they're some of my best friends. They're great guys to hang out with in Japan. If you ever at Sekiguchi Koi Farm, tell them I said hi. So I picked this one here because it's a great example of what a traditional Showa is.
Okay.
This comes from actually a black koi when they're born as tosai, right? They're actually completely black, and then that white develops, red develops, and then that black seeps through that red and that white. And then also we have that beautiful black on the face. It's a real distinct feature to it. And then if you look at the pectoral fins, it's got that circle of black right there and right there. And that's a really unique feature about the Showa. That beautiful motokoro. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so I added this Kage Showa.
Kage. Tell us what Kage means.
Kage means shadow.
All right.
Some shadow's a cool sounding word. Kage is a cool sounding word.
Yeah.
It's perfect. And I wanted to show you how Showa develop and change. So, as we mentioned before, Showa are black koi, right, with white and red. This is that shadow or that black creeping through the white. This is very, very defined. This is not defined at all.
So this one's more finished than this one?
Exactly.
Okay, we've talked about that. That's great.
Yeah.
And you see all the black getting ready to come through on that head right there.
Absolutely.
You don't really know what's going to happen yet.
Right. And so that's one of the fun things about Showa specifically is you never really know the end product. And you don't know when this is going to finish.
That was one of my attractions when I first started understanding koi to Showa, is the fact that they're changing and you don't really know what to expect, and they could look very different than the following season.
Absolutely. All right. So one thing I really like about Showa is you can get away with not a perfect kohaku pattern sometimes and still have an awesome looking koi. And we can see it in this kohaku here. It's not an ideal face pattern, and it's missing a little bit of red over here, but it's completely balanced because we know black's going to be coming up on the face here and here, which really will bring the koi together. Also, you notice this shadow here looks a lot like Nasagi.
Right.
And that's because it shows you some of this type of Showa's roots. And so we know there's actually Asagi bloodline in this Showa.
That's great. Well, that shows what the breeders have gone through. I mean, that's part of this discussion to help people understand that. What it takes to get this fish.
Yeah. So Showa were developed in the late 20s, early 30s, and even today, although there's very distinctive types of Showa from different breeders, like Dainichi Showa is very different than Sekiguchi Showa is. There's not really true bloodlines like we have in Kohaku and in Sonke.
Okay.
And I think that's a very, very unique thing about the Showa is there's so much variety.
The topic of Showa is very deep and complex, so join us in the next video as we continue our discussion.